Hi guys, this is Lady Lemon. How are you doing today or tonight or this morning? I have great news for you. If you like cosplay, if you're a cosplayer, a cosmaker, a photographer or a fan of cosplay, oh, you're gonna be excited about this. Do you know anything about cryptocurrency? You know, bitcoins, for example? But it's exactly a cryptocurrency. If you are not very much into computers, if you're not a tech person, it's gonna be harder to understand how it works. But basically, it's a way to hold money without having to have a bank in the middle. Fees are really high and you have to wait sometimes a week or two to receive your payments. In my case, I live in a third world country. I live in Argentina. This is South America. And I will say 3 years ago, 4 years ago, we were not even able to buy dollars or buy a foreign currency or even receive packages from abroad. So I was already living from cosplay and I had really strong struggles. Times are getting better now, but I still have to struggle with certain things. Like, for example, I have a Patreon account. Maybe one of you is my Patreon or have been, or maybe you bought prints from me or a calendar. Well, I'm already established on that, but it's really difficult to manage the payment system. And when you can have it figured, still the sites like Patreon or StoreNB, they get a commission. Sometimes it's not much, but it could be between 3%, 5%, 8%. And if you put that all together with PayPal commissions and then the bank system, I think I receive like 80 to 85% of all the money you donate or give me to buy my things. So you can imagine that I'm losing like 15 to 20% of. What if I can avoid the bank system every time I receive money from you, and you avoid the banking system? That is cryptocurrency. It's not easy to understand if you are not into IT, but what you don't need to understand it completely to use it. Maybe you've heard about mining and stuff. You don't need to know much about it. If you already know, you don't need all this explanation. But now it comes the interesting part about this new cryptocurrency. Chan, hi, how are you doing?
I'm good, Chan, and I'm having a good time because I'm going to be able to meet all of you.
Yes, this is the mascot. Okay, I just did it today. Everybody who is a fan of cosplay will be able to have cosplay tokens. Cosplay tokens are gonna be an exclusive currency for cosplayers. We're gonna be able to receive payments, sell merchandise, and we can even have our own currency. For example, I will try to apply for my own. I'm not gonna tell you the name because I don't want you to steal it from me. But you can guess, I'm Lady Lemon. For now, you only need to know that Cure Cosplay at Work Cosplay is having a program of rewards. If you help Cure promote this, you're gonna get points, you're gonna get some coins that you'll be able to have you know, in your wallet since 2019, and several other rewards. You can enter in the link you see here. Type it on your browser and you can enter here. Of course, first you have to create your own World Cosplay account. If you don't have it, you can create it at worldcosplay.net. If you want to know what the rewards are and how to get them, you can enter the following link in this address. You enter and then you can see. So imagine that we are going to have our own cryptocurrency, and have in mind that the value of this currency will be bigger if we are more people using it. And of course, if very famous cosplayers enter this program, you know, the value of the coin is gonna be higher. And I'm not the most famous cosplayer in the world, but I know I can make my contributions, and I know that many people will see it and will join the program, and I hope you to do it. When I first started, it was nobody else was doing this in my own country, and very little people was actually living of making costumes, cosplay. And you know, it's not my first, how do I say it? Is this a career? Cosplay is my passion, and this is my way of living, but it was not always like this. I worked for IT companies. Yeah, I did, for many years, and I have several, you know, occupations. But cosplay is the thing that I feel more passionate about, and acting and making videos and being with people. Cosplay make me more social, and this is a story that might help you to understand why having a cosplay currency is so important. When I just started, I was already an adult, and you know, I didn't have to ask my mom for permission to do it, and actually everybody supported me. So I guess it was easier for me because of that, and because I really don't care much about what people think about what I do. But right now, cosplay is becoming more and more popular, and more young people wants to start, and they don't know where to start, and they won't have a credit card, and they won't have their own money. Well, you don't need to have a credit card to have CodCon. You can have the cryptocurrency and get paid and get credit for your work, and it's gonna make things easier and more friendly. Of course, there's gonna be competition, because when money arrives to a hobby, there's always competition, but it's okay because it's healthy. And as my personal advice, if you love it, if you like it, if you're passionate about it, it won't matter. It will not matter. You just enjoy it, and the right people will start to get in your way, you know? Oh, and this is something I forgot to mention about cryptocurrencies. And pay attention, because it's really important for us cosplayers who like to perform live, make live videos, stream. When people is watching your video or watching your pictures, looking at your pictures, liking your content, maybe it's people like you don't have a lot of money and they want to give you something. But even if they have a credit card, you know, credit cards charge you for a certain amount of money. So for instance, if they want to donate you $1, they can't, because the fees are already bigger than that. But cryptocurrency, because it doesn't charge a commission, or really it's not a really significant commission, they can donate you 50 cents or 25 cents of dollar, and you can get a lot of donations from people. Yes! Because not everybody can give you $10 or $20 or even $2, but maybe 50 cents. Why not? Sometimes you say, it would be great if I could have $1 for every time someone says that want to support my job. Well, now you can, and we can support between each other. Of course, I support other cosplayers on Patreon, but this is true. Having this cryptocurrency implemented inside of World Cosplay, it's gonna be, I'm sorry, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, okay. Well, now that you've heard about it, now you know that you can engage with the community. We can make this thing work and grow bigger and bigger and bigger. I love you all, thank you for being there, and I challenge you to win more coins in this competition. Enter in the rewards section, and let's see who does it better. I expect you to get involved in this, because there's a lot to do. We can grow a lot as a community, and if we are more, we are better. Okay? Love you, thank you for being there. See you here in my page and all my networks, and of course, visit my World Cosplay profile. You can find me as Lady Lemon. Kisses. Bye bye.